Okay, Ben, first of all, take us through the goal that you scored and your thoughts about it being the teddy bear goal.
Right. And basically, it was a power play goal. It's what we worked on before the game. We were talking about our movement on the power play, and so a great pass by Anilowski down to Watling, and Watling down to Finley. And Finley, I just kind of snuck in back door. It's the play we always work on, and Finley found me last second, and I put it in. And it was exciting, obviously, the teddy bear toss night. To be honest, as I put it in, I forgot it was the teddy bear toss night, but as I saw the teddy bears come down, I mean, it was a lot of fun. It's a good experience, and it's obviously for the fans, so it's great.
So was this the first time you've actually been involved in the teddy bear toss game?
No, I mean, last year we had one when I was playing in Stockton. There was teddy bear toss night. A lot of the teams do it, but this is the first time I've scored for one. I've been the teddy bear toss goal, so it was really exciting.
How do you feel things are going for you personally on the ice now that you're starting to get more ice time because of all the changes that have happened in the roster?
No, it's great. I mean, obviously, you hate to see guys go down, but you love to see guys go up, get called up. But it opens up room for other players, and confidence is a big factor in this league. So getting more ice time, getting some confidence helps a lot.
And the last question that I asked you, which do you prefer, defense or forward?
Defense, definitely. Playing forward, I kind of got there. It was kind of a Band-Aid role when we were down players back in college, kind of stuck there, but definitely like defense a lot more.
Ben,
Thank you.
real quick, obviously the teddy bear toss is great for the fans, it's a lot of fun, but the purpose, of course, is the impact it can make to the community. Can you talk about what it means to be able to do something good for some families here in the holidays?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, definitely during the holiday season, Christmas coming up, it's great to give back and showing all these fans showing their support and definitely throwing all the teddy bears out, whether it's at our home game or the away games we've been to. It's great for the fans. It's great for the people that are in need, that aren't getting gifts, and obviously all the children in the hospital. So it's great for everyone involved.
And Ollie, kind of a quick breakout game for you tonight. Take us through the goals that you scored.
The first one, Monty made a really good interception in our zone and gave it to Seeps, and Seeps made a nice play at the blue line, and then just chipped it past. He called for it, and he saw me going, so he put it behind the guy, and I just chased it down the ice, and it was kind of rolling on me, so I just tried to kind of move the goalie a little bit and open him up, and it seemed to work. So, and then the second one, Jake was calling for it again, opened himself up for a good shot, and then he hit the goalie right in the neck. I think he hurt him, and I was able to pick the rebound up. So it was nice.
Talk about the chemistry that you and Seep and Brock had tonight, because 3 goals, 9 points, 13 shots on net. That's a really good night for one line to have.
Yeah, I think I've been playing with Millsy in Denver for most of the road trip, but I've played with Seeps for almost 2.5 years now. So I think we have that chemistry. If we can make it work, it's there. And having Brock, he's really had a lot of confidence the last 10, 15 games. So we were able to just kind of get that puck down low early, and then we ended up having some chances early in the first and second and build off of those, and luckily a couple went in for us tonight, because we had those chances in the first game against Elmira and they just didn't go. So it was nice to kind of break out and get that confidence.
First home win in a pretty long time. How big is it to finally get that win at home?
Oh, it's big. It does weigh on you mentally, and you have especially those games when you have a game and a day off in between and you play the same team again, you kind of want to get right back at it. And we knew we weren't, we had 40 shots or whatever the other night, but we had a bad first period. So we knew coming out tonight we had to get the first goal and get rolling again. And we had a pretty good road trip for the injuries we had, the length of it and everything, but we needed to come back and not let it weigh into our home games here, because we do have a few road trip or home stands coming up here, so we need to at least get 80% of those for sure. So.
And I just wanted to ask about you know what? Okay, I'm good.
You good? Okay. Thanks, guys.
I lost my train of thought.
Okay.
Okay, I'm used to it. You know? Okay. What's it been like so far since you've been down here?
It's been great. The guys really took me in as one of their own. It felt like I've been here the whole time. It's a very well knit group, good organization, great.
Take us through the goal that you scored tonight.
Baylor and Finley were doing some great work down low, switching from side to side, went up, and Finley was able to hit Baylor in the F3 slot and went off pad, and I was just there to put it in.
Talk about the comfort level of having so many guys here who you played with or know of from up in Toronto.
Yes, that always makes it a lot easier. It's just they tell you what to do, like what you expect in this league, and things that make it easier for yourself. So it's a lot of help.
Okay, and last question, I guess, Chair, talk about what your expectations are of yourself coming down here to Orlando, because I know that, the Marlies are trying to get you going, so what exactly do you feel like you need to do to be able to get yourself going so that you eventually will get that call back up?
It's just working on basically the details in the defensive zone, a couple things on the penalty kill, and putting some points up in the meantime. That's basically what I'm going for.
Okay, good.
Yeah, thank you.
Patrick.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, Vince, solid win tonight, first win at home since October. Talk about the effort the team put in tonight.
I think we first start of the game we had a good start and played with some pace. Obviously, getting the goal early on the power play, very it was good, well executed play. I think we only time we got in trouble when we started bringing the puck back a little bit. But when we start playing north south, getting pucks deep and getting on the forecheck, we're an effective team. I thought our possession game was strong in the offensive zone and our ability to protect the puck. And it was all lines doing it, which was good to see. So, like I said, we're starting to see. We needed a big game out of a few guys, and those guys played well tonight, and they showed up tonight, which is what we wanted and what we need, especially with some of the movement and some of the personnel changes. And like I said, I thought we need that secondary scoring as well from the young group there, the young line we have out there, and those guys, again, they contribute as well. And everybody, played to their role, to their tee. And that's what's going to take, especially with, it is essentially a new group, really. And so you have to get everybody on the same page and working together. So it was better than Monday. They're getting more acclimated together. And like I said, we build forward for Monday, this coming Monday.
Specifically, I guess, talk about Cephas, Ali, and Montgomery, because 3 goals, 9 points, 13 shots
Yep.
net. That line was the line tonight.
Yeah, and they have to be the line. I mean, we brought them before the game, and they know they're guys. They're 1A guys in this league. They've proven that. They have to be our best players every night, and we need those guys, and they know that. I think they were a little frustrated with some of their, not really, getting rewarded. But you have to work, especially, Jacob. Like when he's around the puck and he's skating and he's moving and he's yippy, and he's a better player. When he's quiet, when he has to get inside and he has to play that, and that's. He did a great job following the puck, following up with his rebound, And those two guys have chemistry. They played together for the last 3 years. It was only a matter of time, but they have to continue to work, and they have to be our best players.
Outshot 12-5 in that first period. Just what did you guys do differently than home looks?
Well, we had possession. We were forcing a lot of plays. We were turning it over. They did a good job collapsing and getting in the lanes. We have to just, we weren't finding seams, so we were shooting short side or far side, but we had sustained zone time, but we weren't really just, getting inside and getting pucks past them. And then once we started funneling the puck, almost all our goals came from funneling, getting pucks in net with bodies, and they're a team that, collapses and you have to get inside on them, and they're a big team, and you got to work for that. So like guys like, Brock, and that's where these types of games for guys like him, where, he stands out because he plays a power game, and David Brohl as well, Delhi, like they did a really good job on cycles and managing that, making the other team play D and working. So, and they found seams cycling and hitting our D, and I think that contributed. And then again, when you have that type of zone time and you're not allowing the team to change, even when they have the puck on the neutral zone, turn it up right away, they can't change, and then they're tired, and then we make smart changes. So, it was good to see. You just have to, with this group right now, we have to just repetition, we have to keep pounding it into them.
Was this a much closer game to what you want defensively? Because it seemed like there were a lot fewer mistakes, bad passes, offhand rushes, things like that.
Yeah, I mean, of course, we want to be able to, that's our staple in the sense where, we want to play strong defensively and structured so that we can get the puck and go the other way. We're getting a lot of shots and over 40 shots the last few games, but it's because if we get the puck back fast enough, we can go the other way. But you have to work to get it and then go the other way. So, but again, we could do a better job, on our exits. They do a good job taking away the walls, and it gets frustrating. But, like I said, it's something you have to teach on a daily basis is how to play defensively and above the puck. And it's, it's every day in practice and video and everything. So something you have to, emphasize and pound in them like all the time.
You talked about you have a lot of new guys on the team, just not a long road trip. Does that help the team just kind of get used to each other and get to know each other?
Well, the beginning of the trip, we had a lot of, a lot of the same guys and some consistency in our lineup. And then halfway through, it changed. And then when we got back, it changed again. So essentially, it's almost been 3 different groups in, the last few weeks. So if you asked me at the beginning of the trip, I really like what we had going, but we were 7-1 at that point. And then, but all these things it's great for the team. It's good for the organization to have these players recognized for their hard work, and they have the ability to get called up. And also now it's opportunity for other guys to step in and now have to play a bigger role and have a bigger sense and greater sense of responsibility, which is as an athlete, especially a hockey player, that's what you want. You want to be a guy that you have to be accountable on the power play and the penalty kill and regular shift and learn to win these games. And these are tough games. Like, it gets tough right around these types of games where it gets a little bit sloppy and a little inconsistent and stuff like that. So, but you have to learn how to win these games. Okay, thank you.